This building 48 hours ago represented life, represented families getting together, represented beautiful views. 48 hours later, this building represents destruction, pain, and 158 people are missing in the rubble. I got a call yesterday, 5:30 in the morning, saying, Rabbi, since you're a chaplain, we need you to go on the scene right away. A tragedy happened. When I showed up, I couldn't believe my eyes. Seeing the scene, watching the building the way it was standing, and all the rubble that was there. Father comes running over to me, Rabbi, please pray. My son, we don't even live in this building, came last night just to stay with a friend, and he's in the rubble. Another person said, Rabbi, you won't believe it. My mother was supposed to check out of this building in 2 days, is in the rubble. Another family comes to me and says, Rabbi, please pray. I have a family member who just landed just 2 hours ago from New York, came into this building with his whole family's in the building, they're in the rubble. This is beyond comprehension. And then going and meeting all the families that are dealing with this tremendous challenge. After 16 hours being here, and it's hard for me to even describe what I was seeing, I sat down at home and I said to myself, this is probably the darkest day of my life. Watching this and talking to families and seeing this scene. But then I said, but there was one beautiful thing I saw. What I saw something which you only sometimes see in tragedy, and I saw it yesterday. From the President of the United States, to the governor, to the senators, to the mayor, the commissioners, the fire rescue, the police, the chaplains, the rabbis. Everyone was asking just one question yesterday. What could we do to save a life? What could we do to rescue bodies from the rubble? What could we do to comfort the families? There was no Democrats or Republicans. There were no religious, not religions. There wasn't I'm such a kind of person from this country, that country. We're all from the same thing. We're all the children of God. Every person that we talked to yesterday, even if they directly didn't have a family member, felt like their loved one was in this building. That unity, that care that they had was something that you hardly see. Unfortunately, you only see it in a time of tragedy. You know, you see, in this week's Torah portion, it talks about an anti-Semite, Balak, who came to Bilam and asked him to curse the Jewish people. And the rabbis asked the question, why does the Torah tell us this story? And it tells us the reason is because that curse actually turned into also that blessings for the Jewish people. Yesterday was one of the darkest days in American history. But yesterday also we saw so much love and care, from restaurants donating things to hotels and airlines. Everyone says, we are one family. It's not Americans, it's not Israelis, it's not Venezuelans or Puerto Ricans. True, they were in the building. It's not religious, Jewish and not Jewish. They're all the children of God. And this is such a message for us. You know, people ask me now, Rabbi, we see you're on the scene, you're working on the front line, what could we do? So what you could do is take the message of yesterday and we remind ourselves that we have to be humble and we have to make every day meaningful, and we have to make sure to remind ourselves, you know, we're really all one. And that strife that I have with my sibling or my family member or another family member or a friend is nonsense. We are really all one. We are all creatures, creations from God. Let's reach out to each other with love and care. Tonight, when you light the Shabbat candles, and think about all the families that are going to have loved ones in the building. Think about the people that are still in the rubble, and pray to God and ask God to please bring them the healing, the families that they need. Please, let's see a miracle, and let's see great things happen here. Please protect over the first responders to do their job. And let's do some good acts of kindness. Let's do another mitzvah, something, charity or whatever the mitzvah may be, to give the strength to everyone that's out here on the front lines, the families, the rescuers, the people that are still trapped, to give them the strength and the blessings that they need. Because believe me, today we know not just this community is one family, the whole world is one family. And I pray for only great news and great miracles. Shabbat Shalom.